Hi guys, so I really wanted to film a breastfeeding video for you all this morning. My son is a year old and he's been exclusively breastfed for this whole year, so I've learned a couple things and I wanted to just share my knowledge with you all and hopefully I can help you out. So the first thing I want to talk about is lanolin. Whenever you first start breastfeeding, your nipples are going to kill you, like possibly crack and bleed for the first week, kill you. So this lanolin helped me out so much. This is just a parent's choice. I really like this because it goes on like an ointment instead of a cream. Creams are a lot heavier, so they pulled and tugged at my nipple and it made it worse for me. So this is great. I'm sure there's like more brand name expensive options, but it worked for me. And then I wanted to talk about some nipple guards. I don't remember what brand these are because I lost the package, but they come in this really cute, awesome little protective case. And then they just look like, oh, here they are, Lancino. And they just go on like this. And then your baby just eats off of them. Those are awesome too if your nipples aren't getting better but you still want to breastfeed, you still want to go through it, use your nipple guards because they were a lifesaver for me and they gave my nipples a good break. I'm going to kind of go through this quickly because I wanted to give a little bit of advice after I talk about my products, but the next thing that I used religiously were nipple pads. I still have this pack that I didn't use, but the first probably 2-3 months of my breastfeeding journey, I needed nipple pads, like 6 pairs a day, because I would just go through and leak and leak and leak. And for some reason, I just stopped leaking and I didn't need them anymore, which was awesome, but they were a staple that I didn't even think about before I started breastfeeding. I had to go to Walmart and get some. And then, I think it was like the 4th day that I was breastfeeding, I told my mom, I said, I need something, I need some relief, please go to Walmart and find me something. So she came back with the Lancino 3-in-1 breast therapy. So you can do these hot or cold and they can go on your pump, they can go right on the breast, but they just feel so nice. Whenever you have constantly got a baby on your boob all day, it feels good to just have some heat or some cold to, relax. And then in the hospital, my nurse, my breastfeeding or lactation consultant, actually gave me a free Medela pump, just a manual pump. They're really nice to have for traveling if you're gonna go stay somewhere overnight, but you don't need your whole electric pump situation. They're awesome. Or if you have your baby with you all day and you don't really need to pump in between, but you wanna like pump on a letdown, then they're awesome. So this is what it looks like without this part on. This whole thing comes apart and you can wash it, but this is what it would be. And then you just push this down to pump. You can get different sizes of these. I forgot what they're called, but the bigger size worked for me because I didn't feel all the friction between my nipple and the actual pump there. Something else that I didn't even think about was what I would do with the milk that I did pump if I could pump. So I had to go to Walmart again and find something to do with my milk, and I found these freezer bags. And they're awesome because they have all the measurements here, and then here they have an area where you can put the date, volume, name, and time. So if you're planning on breastfeeding and pumping so your baby can go to daycare, or honestly just any situation, that's nice to have on there. So now that I'm done talking about some of my staple essentials for breastfeeding, I wanted to talk about the first week. The first week is the week that you are going to go through hell pretty much. It's going to be painful, you're going to be depressed because you're the only one that's able to feed your baby, but if you really want to breastfeed, you just have to stick through it because it's 1 week, okay? And once you get past that, it's easy. Breastfeeding to me was the easiest thing ever. I didn't have to worry about ever having a bottle. All I had to worry about was having my pump in my bag, and I didn't have to worry about ever cleaning bottles, warming it up, nothing. I could just stick him on there and he'd go to sleep. He was happy. It's just been the best situation for us. Hold on. Anyway, but every mom is different, every child is different. If formula works better for you, going to work full time, you know, I would do it, because I really feel like if it wasn't for him being able to come to work with me, I wouldn't have been able to breastfeed for this long. But I did want to say, get through that week. It's going to be the hardest week of your life probably. But once you do, the pain is over, it's all over, and it's very rewarding afterwards. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this quick little video. I just really wanted to spread kind of awareness about things that you need for breastfeeding, because I really didn't know. I'm sure that there's plenty of YouTube videos out there, but you know, if you're anything like me, you'll watch 30 of them because you have to hear every side of every story. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a comment in the comments below if you have a question about breastfeeding. I'll try and answer it for you to the best of my ability. And I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.